It's our first semi-final. A spot in the gold medal championship game is up for grabs. Best of luck, Australia. Best of luck, Chinese.
And yes, it is semi-final time here at the Sunshine Coast Stadium. It is Australia versus Chinese Taipei. And are we ready for some big action? Winner of this one goes through to the gold medal game. Loser off to the bronze medal game. For the big games, we only get the best. Michelle Davies, welcome aboard.
Excited for this game. Really looking forward to seeing the Aussies and Chinese Taipei in action.
Absolutely is. We've got Pete Greenhouse next door. He is ready to rumble. He's not going to miss anything out there today, as we have the Mayor of the Sunshine Coast doing the coin toss today. And great that she could be down here to, she looked like she was enjoying it there, having a few team photos with each other. And to everyone else on board, the Australian Lacrosse Network, Timmy Dobson's been down on the ground all week, and he has got the ground camera down there. Christian Leray, Mr. AKA Spielberg, upstairs. He is getting all the shots, and isn't he doing a fantastic job? We got Jeff just ripping out the national anthems. They're going to play off in a bronze medal match with whoever wins the next one between Japan and the Philippines. But right now, Australia and Chinese Taipei. What have you got out there? Who's your match winners today?
My match winners today, I mean, there's a lot of firepower in the Aussie team, but I think it all starts with Georgia Latch. She's really controlled all of the play through behind goals and given some amazing feeds. I think the Aussies will be really trying to focus on discipline to their basics and making sure that they execute their game plan really well. So Latch, Bonnie Yu and Jess Morrison are my ones to watch for this game.
There you go. Well, we've already done our MVPs again pre-game. We're just trying to up it a little bit here. And those three players you talk of for Australia, they are our three MVP votes. I've got Latch, you've got Morrison, Pete Greenhout, well, he's got Bonnie Yu. But there is another side who have played exceptionally well as Annika Ray leads them out onto the field, and I'm sure she will be one to watch today.
Yeah, I think she's one of the leading goal scorers of the tournament, and certainly one of the key matchups for Chinese Taipei. So the Aussies will want to mark up on her, and we've got Goon in the centre. Tabitha Goon has really been dynamic through the midfield. So, yeah, a couple of key players that the Aussies will mark up on, I think.
Well, I'll tell you what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to shoot well, too, on Andrew Lee. She has been very good in the cage for Chinese Taipei, and she is starting out there today. And down the other end, the netminder for Australia, Jordan Watts, will start this game. We see Ashton Hiron going into the centre up against Tabitha Goon. And here we go. Now, there is something you love to see. The little ones running out with the ball on the field. And what a moment for that young lady. And doing a great job, able to deliver the ball to the official. And on the sprint, well, stand up, take an applause. That was a great run. I tell you, I would have been tired just getting to the centre circle, let alone getting back. So here we go. It is semi-final time. For one, there is the victors and the spoils off to a gold medal match. Ball to start in the centre here. Ashton Hiron flicks the ball out. Mim Suarez Jury, just where she finished off yesterday. Ashton Hiron, just a little bit, couple of grabs at that. Unusual for Ashton early. But down the back here is Quas. Quas had a few shots in the first quarter the other day in the game before this. And we are looking inside, and Latch gets the first for Australia.
Yeah, Georgia Latch, just too much space in front of goal there.
And Georgia Latch gets the first. And you can see here, just found on the bottom corner. That's an easy one for Georgia Latch.
Yeah, she's got too much time. They'll tighten up on that. I don't think they'll give Georgia too much space.
And a quick goal there for the Australians. They really did have to move that goalkeeper, though, didn't they? They were coming on that right-hand side, found Latch on the opposite, and just couldn't get across to her.
Yeah, I think they'll continue to do that, look for the one-on-one drive, and then the feed on the opposite side.
Hiron against Goon. Goon won the ball, then lost the ball, but deemed to be checked there, or a little close to the head. So Goon, she was really good 2 games ago and just fell out of the game in the last one. I'm sure she was is ready to go again, as we see Lynn with the ball to Annika Ray. Annika Ray finds the ball down there to Yichun Liao. And that is Iswan Lin.
Good slide there from Hannah Goff, supporting Erin Mitchell down low.
So Annika Ray up the top to Chow. Chow to Goon. Goon looks over. Chow looks to get in. Gets plenty of... as a whistle must have gone there. And we're going to have Chow up the top here. Really tall player is Chow. Been good through those centre draws. Watts in the cage. Looks in. Fires. And that's a save, I think.
Yeah, good. Erin Mitchell got in the way of that one, I think.
That's why you have defenders, just to help you out. Good work there from Goff. And to Kirchheimer. Kirchheimer and the Aussies into attack again. And they will just run the ball down here to X. Lane has the ball. Down at X. Lane trying to find one. Good pressure there, though, from the Chinese Taipei defender, Miriam Suarez-Jury. Well, can Goon keep up with her? The answer is no. And, nearly opened up a shooting lane there, did Suarez-Jury.
Latch is wide open on the other side.
And this is the one that Latch, I was going to say, she is a game person there, Yi-Chun Liao. She was stepping in front of the keeper on the bottom corner. And Latch comes in. She's already got one. Oh, good save from the keeper. And that'll be an Australian ball.
Yeah, I think the Aussies are really setting up for really wide, giving the first option as for the one-on-one drive and then looking for that.
Quass inside and just pops that one away. And Theo Quass, we spoke about the shooting percentage from the last game. Well, she's 1 from 1.
Yeah, nice drive here from Theo. She loves that split dodge. Couple of fast feet inside. Ashton Hiron breaking through that lane as well. So some great work.
Good finish. She was pretty happy about that too. I think she went 2 from 5, 2 from 6 in the first quarter in the last game against the Philippines. So she'll be glad to get on the board early.
Yeah, and just chatting to the Aussie coaches, they identified that their execution on those basic fundamentals needed to be tightened up a little.
And you can see Hiron just having a chat down here to the Aussie coaches. And Parker goes into the middle against Goon. And Liv Parker has been doing a good job in that centre as well.
Yeah, they've got a lot of options in the centre draw there, so rotations through.
So ball to be won. Parker wins it to herself. And she passes it down here to Suarez-Jury. And Mim just hits the ball down the back. Oh, wide open is Quass. Good save again from the keeper. And Latch with the backup down there. Lots of open possibilities here. Oh, Latch just steps inside. And that one's missed as well. But backed up this time by Lane.
Yeah, Aussies keeping it really wide, making the slides, come from a long way, just giving themselves extra space and time to execute.
So Lane down the back. Good movement here from the Australians. Lane runs up on her left-hand side. Looks inside. Parker just couldn't quite get a handle on the ball. Does, though. Back to Quass. Quass finds Suarez-Jury. Mim fires the ball over even further to Bonnie-Yu. Bonnie-Yu to Parker. Parker cuts through. Yu on her left hand. She's very dangerous. We saw her have 1 shot for 1 goal yesterday. What we've seen her have today is 1 shot from 1 goal. So finishing off where she started the other night. And Yu gets a goal early in the first.
Yeah, she was 3 from 3 the other night and starts the same way tonight. So as you can see, the Aussies really dragging it out quite wide, giving themselves a lot of space for that one-on-one as the first option, and then looking across. So Olivia Parker creating a nice lane for Bonnie to take there.
And what it has created is a bit of turmoil in the Chinese Taipei ranks there, and they've called an early timeout just to try and settle this game down, take a bit of impetus out of it.
So defensively, they may just looking to shuffle a little bit there, and communication key there where you're losing your players on those drives.
Well, they've had one offensive opportunity, which they got shut down inside their 15, but haven't really had a good scoring opportunity yet. Chinese Taipei, the Aussies down the other way, seeming to find a lot of space early.
Yeah, they are. And I think that's just through that real discipline to the game plan. They've clearly wanting to drag people, like the defensive wide, to take those one-on-ones. So they know they've got some really good dodgers. So take the one-on-one, and then the slide has to come a long way, which leaves the opportunity for that pass into space with a lot more time to make a decision and a lot more time to execute the skills. So,
but we have seen Chinese Taipei and their game winners in like Goon, Annika Ray, Annabelle Ray, and Shen and Chow.
They fought it out to the end, didn't they, against New Zealand? They came back late with 3 late goals to take that game. So
Catherine Lynn, or is this Chow? No, Chow maybe.
Chow, I think they've gone for some height against Olivia Parker.
And Liv winning the ball to herself in the last centre draw. Another centre draw, and that comes out to Suarez Jury. We've seen her do that all week so far. I would like to know how many offensive forays that she's had forward, and she just creates Mim cuts across the front, looks inside. Parker, good save there as again from the keeper. Ball on the deck. Hiron just steps in the way and says, nope, that's my ball, thank you very much. And ball comes out to Quas. Hiron, absolute competitor on those ground balls. Quas looks inside. Suarez Jury on the left. And just pushing that one wide.
Great look from Theo there, and really good pass. But they've got to execute these shots.
So Lane just drops the ball. Now gives it to Latch. Latch following her. Lane looks inside. I thought there was a BTB coming there from Latch, but wasn't to be. Ball kicked over here to Suarez Jury, creating space. Looks down again. Suarez Jury gets through 1-2. Fires. Puts it in the back of the net. And that is a 4-0 game here early. Just a good drive there from Suarez Jury. Took the pressure.
Yeah, we know she has a lot of speed and a lot of power, but this is a precision shot from Mim here. Great work by Olivia Parker.
That second bit of pressure there. Just needed to almost push her back. And she, Lynn, just needed to almost get her up on the circle, just not allow that
next step. Past. Yeah, she's got really speedy on those couple of steps, and they really need to get body position on Mim if they're going to try and contain her at all. So can't let her get a couple of steps ahead.
So Mia Chow in here up against Olivia Parker in the centre draw, just getting it set. Suarez Jury, she's just making her own luck out here, and she was right. It's like she's got the ball on a string at the moment in this centre. It's like she's tied her own little bit of string to the ball, and every time it comes out, she's the first one there.
Yeah, and they're working well as a team here, drawing it out to space and allowing her to run onto it.
And Mim looking like she wants to run around the back here. And O goes forward. Oh, that's a great centre draw there from Parker to Suarez Jury. Hiron just ducks underneath that and out to Quas. Quas will drive the ball down through X. Nellie Mollison on the field for Australia now into the offence. But Quas, Mollison opens up the other side. Ball is knocked down there by the defender, I think. Parker able to pick the ball up and just settle for the Australians. Hiron looking at that one-on-one. There's space behind her. But just looking to set up Suarez Jury. Looking to go through. Hiron. Oh, great move on the bottom corner. Good save again from the shot from Mollison.
Fantastic
Andrew
save.
Lee. Fantastic save there.
Yeah, I love the pass in from Mim, and Nelly just unable to finish for the great save.
Well, they're creating opportunities. Andrew Lee passes the ball there to Lai. Tiano Lai looks to go forward. Doesn't get to go forward. And the ball comes back to Andrew Lee. Lee looking for an option. Annika Ray working hard.
Yeah, that's a great matchup. Sarah Smith picking up.
Oh, picked off. Mollison. Now she could have another opportunity here, one-on-one. Mollison steps in, fires this time. And again, Andrew Lee. Oh, she's just good downstairs, is Andrew Lee. And turns the ball over, and Goon comes back the other way. So the Aussies with an opportunity. But Nellie Mollison, great interception there. And Tabitha Goon will bring the ball into offense and give it to Eleanor Shen. Shen just waiting for Alana Ray to present. And now kicks it even further there to Mia Chow. Mia Chow. Over there to Lynn. Back to Chow. Good defense. And just trying to get the defense a little wide. Annika Ray. Can't let her go because this is where she does her best work in the middle. Goon looking for that free space. Not there. Shen just runs into her defender. And that is going to go the way of Chinese Taipei. And Abby Thorne will have to come back here, I think. It definitely wasn't Mim Suarez jury there. I think Abby Thorne just walked away. And ball comes into Shen. Shen, oh, good bounce shot. And that is the first one there for Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, fantastic finish there. Good stick by Liv Parker to get the trail check, but great bounce shot and up into that top corner.
So it comes off here, gets inside. Oh, that just, that did take off. That's that bounce we've talked about all week. And Chinese Taipei with the first on the board. It's 4-1 here. And the ball comes back to centre, and that's brought the crowd to life down there.
It has. Very happy with that one. And Eleanor Shim, MVP of the first game, so another player to watch.
And Morrison just stepped on the field. We've seen what that happens. Normally Morrison steps on the field. She gets the ball and scores within the first minute. So an opportunity here in the middle. Ball comes out. Ball is on the ground. And there's 3 Aussie shirts. And the one that picks it up is Yu. Yu turns on a dime. Heads into the offense. Looks down behind the cage. And Mangan down there to Mollison. Mangan looks to inside roll. Doesn't quite. Latch coming to be a helper here. Morrison says, give me the ball, please. And watch these girls get through here if they have the opportunity, because Morrison, she was really looking like she was going to send that sweep there. But just you and Latch. Latch has the ball, has Goon up top by herself, looked inside, looks on you. You left hand and a free space call there, as there were 2 Chinese Taipei defenders sitting right in the middle of the crease with another one on you.
Yeah, it's a bit crowded in there for a minute. There's a few Aussies all cutting into that space that's created at the same time. So just need to bit more patience.
And Bonnie Yu fires and does the same thing. Puts it around the crease. That rips into the top corner. And those bounce shots really hard for the keepers.
Yeah, you can see she bounces it a bit further out. So where we've seen the little half volley, the keepers are all over it. But perfect placement from Bonnie Yu.
Like, that's just outside the circle. And the bounce on that has ripped the top corner.
2 for 2.
I mean, the plane of that, 2 for 2. It's the way she rolls, isn't it? Bonnie Yu?
Yeah, but we've seen both ends now. They were both bounce shots. Outside, well outside,
yeah.
just on the inside of the line, and a high bounce.
And it's funny for the keepers. They're on their line. At that point, hard to come out and get it as Yu picks up the ball again. We'll kick that over to Mitchell. Mitchell. Gilbert. Gilbert. Oh, just fires down to the right-hand foot. Another big save from the keeper. We've seen how good she is low. And Andrew Lee racks up another save. And TNA Lai will come out. Mollison there to put pressure on. Comes back there to Chu. Chu gives the ball forward. Finds Chen. So Chen to Ray. Alana Ray. Over to Goon. Goon goes right. Crash comes.
Great defense from Hannah Goff.
And that is the first quarter. Like that, in a blink of an eye, it's gone. Well, so we've got a 5-1 game here in the first quarter at the Sunshine Coast Stadium. It is semi-final number 1. And Australia, they won't mind the position they have put themselves in right now. And the two teams come to the sidelines, and off the sidelines comes Mr. Peter Greenhow with all the stats that matter.
Tony, I always focus on the centre draws because I'm really interested to see how they work. There was a moment there when Olivia Parker came in and she was watching Mim Suarez-Jury. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? And she put the ball to her every time.
Yep.
Great communication between the two, as opposed to Tabitha Goon, who has had control of a lot, but they've gone to Australian sticks. So I think that's a big difference between the two teams. Is one team is trying to use their teammates, and one's just trying to put it out into space.
Yeah, no, good pick up.
So goal scorers, Theo Quass, Mim Suarez-Jury. I think I'm going to call her MSJ.
MSJ?
Yeah, MSJ, 1 goal. Bonnie Yu, 2 goals, and Georgia Latch, 1. For Chinese Taipei, Eleanor Shen, 1 from the 15-metre arc. I think she stumbled into her player, but that, not to worry. That good on her for getting that goal.
Yep, and we were just talking about the bounce shots there, both ends. Like that's quite a sharp bounce.
Amazing the amount of rain we've had over the last 24 hours, and to see that bounce happen. The fields are in great condition. Andrew Lee, 7 saves.
Yeah, we were talking about Andrew Lee. She is just continuing on. She's been exceptional in this tournament so far, and yeah, she is certainly doing a job for her team down there, as is Pete Greenhow doing a job for us. So we thank Peter Greenhow, and we'll see him at half-time. And the Aussies back out onto the field with a 5-1 lead going into the second term. The weather looks like it's just cleared up a little bit out there. Hard to tell, but went down there pre-game and it looked a little ominous. But
yeah, the calm before the storm. I think there's rain to come, so hopefully this match is over before that hits.
And the light coming into effect now. And Goon goes back in the centre with a win out to her goal scorer in Eleanor Shen. So Shen has Chow to her left, but decides to go back to Ray. And ball comes up the top to Goon. Goon looking to try and set these wide as well. Goon comes up, looking to draw the extra player. And 3-second call, is it?
That's tough on Erin Mitchell there.
She was almost guarding her player, so...
Came across to slide, which is good.
Yep. So opportunity here for Goon. She got 5 the other day, fires, and Watts gets the first, and watch the outlet. Straight up the field, an opportunity here for Australia. Under her own steam of legs, Mim Suarez-Jury kicks it to Lane. Lane off the tink. Off the bar it goes. And ball comes back to the halfway. So now an opportunity, 4-on-3 for Chinese Taipei. Looks in the middle. Can't quite. Back to Goon. And we have a 3-second call there on Australia.
Mia Chow wide open on that bottom corner.
Oh, what about the bar down here? The keeper is making them shoot wide. she's doing a fantastic job, Andrew Lee. And Shen with the ball at top centre. Shen gets in with a little bit less. Oh, that's a slower ball. Might have just got a little stick there. Oh, that's out of bounds. That foot stepped out of bounds then. Luckily, the player wasn't, or the official wasn't watching, but the creator was. And it went, well, you missed that one. And again, Watts up the middle to Lane. Lane with another fast break opportunity. Lane decides to pull this out and just get a little bit of settle. Coming through the middle is Smith. She has Mitchell on this right-hand side and gets her there now. Back to Sarah Smith. Smith to Hiron. Hiron back to Smith. Smith quick on her feet. She is very quick on her feet, Sarah Smith. Gets in and bang! Puts that one in the back of the net to Sarah Smith. Just a couple of little steps. And the transition ball from both teams then. Watts hit 2 big outlets into the middle. But that was a great goal there from Smith.
Yeah, Shannon Mitchell goes through, creates a lane, and Sarah Smith very happy to come back on her right and put that one away with some power. So
Just
lovely dodge.
Absolutely wasn't letting the keeper have a look at that, was she?
Yeah, and smart by Beck Lane. The Chinese Taipei defence had caught back. So she pulled that out and waited for support to come down. Much more patient offence. So good decisions there.
So ball back in the centre. Goon up against Parker. An illegal procedure on Parker. Parker's like, yeah, okay. And Goon. But look at the pressure. Lane has run really quickly, and Goon just drops the ball, but manages to get it back in her stick. And the ball comes out here to Yichin Liao. And she takes it out far right. Morrison on the switch. They need to, they had a little talk of the switch. Nearly worked there. Shen, but good talk there from the Australians in defence. Ball down the back with Alana Ray. And Alana Ray.
Hannah Goff not giving her much room in there.
Kicks it to Chow. Alana Ray looking for some cutters. A little bit of movement. Oh, they're just trying those little ones. That's hit her own player in the head, I reckon. That's actually hit her sister. Annika Ray. There's some family love. Throw the ball in. Didn't quite see it. Ball hits the ground. Good work there. Great work from Jess Morrison. And she has pace. Looks up straight away. Another transition opportunity. Lane. Again, smart. Kicks it to Mitchell. Mitchell looks down to Mitchell. And the ball comes down to Mangan. Mangan looks inside. Nothing there. Mangan back up the top here to Morrison. Morrison down left. Looks to get in. Good defence. Back to Parker. Parker got to be free space there as the defender is ducking as Parker starts to cock the hands to shoot.
Yeah, the wind up was the key there to duck.
And Parker takes the ball up top centre with Morrison. Morrison steps in. She's got a goal in just about every game she's played. I think she has. And it doesn't take Morrison long to be on the park before she puts balls in the back of the net. Great look there from Olivia Parker.
Yeah, we can see Jess has got a lot of room on this side, and just the old slow ball here. She doesn't try and blaze away. She actually places it nicely. So
well, I think they're roommates too back at the hotel, so they probably had a chat about if you get here, I'll be here. It's the way it rolls in these competitions, doesn't it?
Yeah, and just all the Aussie girls getting around Jess down there on the bench. So
Jess Morrison with her first. Australia 7-1 over Chinese Taipei. That's a great pickup from Smith. These just pushing it forward. And ball to be won. Parker. Oh, great ground ball there from Parker. Gets one right across the shoulder. And advantage is called. Lane. Down the back here. Great movement. Oh, great pass inside there from Mitchell. And finds Olivia Parker, who followed up her good work from the centre.
Great job from Shannon Mitchell here. Just a perfect cut across diagonally from Liv Parker, and a great feed. You can see Shannon waiting, and put it away. Goalie came out a long way and had just too far to get back. So
Yeah, she saw the goalie saw the pass coming. She thought she might be able to intercept that, but Liv Parker able to take it and basically put it just behind the keeper. So, but great feed there from Shannon Mitchell. And the Mitchell, both Erin and Shannon, doing a fantastic job tonight here for the Aussies.
either end of the pitch.
8-1 is the score. 8 minutes and 13 to go. Ball in the centre. Hiron couldn't quite got the centre draw, but couldn't quite get the ball, but wins it through a foul anyway here. And Hiron now will pass the ball down here to Quass. Quass down to Lane. Lane. Lots of movement down here from the Australian offence. Ball over to Gilbert. Gilbert with the flag on the play, and Chelsea Gilbert will take the ball up onto the second mark here on the 15-metre. She has Sarah Smith on her right, almost wide open Sarah Smith there.
And Ashton Hiron down low, so.
Smith up to Smith. Oh, bang, into the chest plate of the keeper it goes. But look at the ball. Oh, I thought that was very lucky for Chinese Taipei that was to their advantage.
Yeah, good hustle by the Aussies just to follow that up, but on the arm, I think.
So Gilbert will have to stand behind. Shen coming down. Shen is the goal scorer for Chinese Taipei tonight. And ball will find its way through Catherine Lin. Down to the back there to Huang. Huang looking to come around on the left-hand side, but carrying right. So obviously a right-handed dominant player. And this Alana Ray is very much a left-handed dominant player. So Alana Ray looking to play sides here, are they? Yes, they are. Looks over and a free space call there for the Australians.
Yeah, just watching that pick being set. Really good talk between the Aussies. Rhiannon Panting switching there with Chelsea Gilbert, and then Sarah Smith sliding across. So.
And Rhiannon Panting will be pretty fit. She had a bout of gastro, I believe, which is why she missed the first couple of games.
Yeah, she'll be keen to get out there and have a run around.
So Chen gets in again. Oh, bottom foot. That's 2 from 2 for Chen. Eleanor Shen.
Fantastic finish down low.
Was right on that right-hand foot as we see here on the replay. Just gets into about that 5 or 6 metre mark and went to the right-hand foot there of Watts. And Eleanor Shen, 2 from 2.
Really quick off the mark there. So she gave herself quite a lot of space. The Aussies didn't even get stick there. So.
But it is an 8-2 game with 5 minutes to go in the second term. And ball back with Hiron in the middle to Goon. Hiron. And Yu gets pressured, but that's going to be a push. So Yu will start the ball off and gives it to Suarez Jury. Suarez Jury able to run onto the ball. Ball down here to Latch. We've seen what she does from here. And so has the goalkeeper. And Andrew Lee.
Fantastic save.
It's another big save. But we've got a whistle here. So just double checking. So is there a penalty on the play? A legal procedure. And ball will go to Australia from the top centre. So an illegal procedure call there before the ball was shot. I don't know.
Don't know. I'm not sure what the illegal procedure was.
I don't either, but give the keeper the save, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great save.
That was a fantastic save, especially we know We've seen Georgia Latch do that run in on her right a number of times.
Well,
and
it's
shoot
not a-
non-stick side, that's tough to save.
It's not a free shot here, and I don't know what the illegal... Latch just fires. While everyone was trying to sort themselves out, Georgia Latch is going, well, if you're not going to come to me quickly, I'm going to let one rip from out here. But it's gone past the cage. Mollison has the ball. Over to you. And keeps it in just. Very good job to keep it in. Now all she has to do is win the ball, and does that as well.
Great recovery there, Bonnie.
So have one back, thanks, Molly. So Hiron with the ball now. Working with Latch. Hiron steps through one. Kicks it over to you. You steps inside, gets on her left. Good save. Oh, great pick up there from Mollison. And good save again from the keeper here. But ball goes out of bounds down the back corner. And Mim Suarez-Jury was already all over that with the pace she has. And Latch will now take the ball on the bottom. So just walking through the exposition. Great cut there from Mim. And there's another one from you. You got free, but ball to be won. And it is one. Great win there.
Used her body
Abby
well there
Thorne.
to give herself some space to block.
Abby Thorne right on her game.
Aussie setting things back up again now.
So Suarez-Jury, up to you. Has Quas. Quas. Up against Lai. Quas gets inside far too easily. Quas to finish, and Quas does finish. On the left-hand foot there. Just got past the defender too easily up the top and managed to get in on the cage, and another good shot there from Theo Quas.
Yeah, we've seen the Aussies look really dangerous when they take those one-on-ones. Quick first step. We know Theo's got a great split dodge. But when she's got space and time, she's hard to stop.
Yeah, she is, and she's got the shooting radar on this evening. That one's just gone hip side and right inside the post. Not much there the keeper can do. Keeper for Chinese Taipei, Andrew Lee, has been doing a fantastic job in the cage. But we still see a 9-2 lead here to the Aussies with 1:53 to go in the second term. You're live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network and through World Lacrosse TV. We hope you're enjoying this coverage, but stay tuned after, because we have Japan and the Philippines coming in semi-final number 2. And she's been doing this all week, has Mim Suarez-Jury. In fact, I think she bought her own ball half the time on that centre draw. And Suarez-Jury just says, I'm going to jog down here, and still puts 4 metres on her opponents.
Yeah, they put it out in space in front of her, and she's able to run onto those.
Nice inside cut there from Parker. Parker just opening up some space here. Latch gets by. Looks down again. Good find in there for Parker. The shovel. And the shovel just over the top. Just threw a little bit too much dirt out of that shovel. And over the bar it went. Good opportunity there again for the Aussies. And I like the opportunities they're creating.
Yeah, Georgia Latch always head up and looking inside for those passes.
Mollison looking to get up and around. She will shoot. She does shoot, but the keeper there, and Andrew Lee, is all over that. And we're going to have a card here. So that card is going to go. Just looking who that's going on there. And that could be Zhou Chi Chu.
Yeah,
It looks like Zhou Chi Chu's coming to the bench for Chinese Taipei. She was a little confused, but she's going to have to sit down for 2 minutes, have a little bit of a rest, get some water on board, and then she'll be back fighting hard for her Chinese Taipei team. Mollison finds Quas. Quas, little flip up there to Hiron. Hiron looking inside. Good cut there from Mollison. Back down the bottom to Latch. Latch finds some free space. And Georgia Latch will bring the ball up the top.
Moving quickly into position, Latch with the clock with 24 seconds
I'm
to go.
suggesting Latch is going to release it right here.
I'm suggesting she goes to Mollison if they don't pick her up.
I'm suggesting that over the top to Suarez-Jury. Pops it at the top left-hand corner. And Suarez Jury just snuck in. We saw Mollison down the bottom. I thought Latch was going to be released. But nope, Suarez Jury, she starts running from the 15-metre mark and she's on the 4-metre mark by the time she actually gets halfway into jogging.
Yeah, she had a lot of options there, Georgia Latch, and yeah, I've been really impressed by the way she uses the ball.
And that will end the half here at the beautiful Sunshine Coast Stadium, live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network. We hope you're enjoying the coverage. It is the Australians 10, Chinese Taipei 2, and as the teams come into their halftime huddle to get some water on board, it's a pretty big ascendancy, Michelle.
Yeah, they've really blown out on that score now, the Aussies, putting quite a number away. There've been a lot of saves and a lot of great saves, but they've just had too many options.
And to hear about all those options, we've got Peter Greenhouse, who just steps in with all the stats that matter, mate.
Yeah, Andrew Lee for Chinese Taipei, another 4 saves. So her tally is now 11 saves for the half. So that's she's had an amazing game so far. The Aussies seem to have the good control of the draw there, getting four possessions from 6 centre draws. And, multiple goal scorers for Australia for that half. Theo Quast 2, MSJ 2, Bonnie Yu 2, Jess Morrison 1, Liv Parker 1, Georgia Latch 1, Sarah Smith 1. And for Chinese Taipei, 88, Eleanor Shen, 2 goals.
2 goals, and 2 good goals from Shen. One with the bounce shot, one on the foot, right-hand foot, both from the 15-metre mark. So they were Chinese Taipei's only forays forward as such towards the goals. But what about turnovers, mate? Many turnovers for that first half?
So I've got 4 turnovers for Chinese Taipei, 3 of them forced. So the Aussies really putting a lot of pressure on the Chinese Taipei team. 1 unforced error, which has caused turned into a turnover. 2 unforced errors from the Aussies, but no turnovers from that. So they've really got control of this game.
And what about those assisted goals? There seems to be a lot of people bringing in people into goals. So how many assists have the Australians got?
Yeah, 4 assists. Theo Quast got the 1 assist in the first quarter, and then most of them were coming from drives. But then in the second quarter, Livia Parker got an assist to Jess Morrison. Shannon Mitchell got an assist to Livia Parker. And then Georgia Latch got that last one to Mim Suarez Jury. So, we've had all sorts of goals from all sorts of positions from the Aussies. They're showing how versatile they are. Also, Watts has got the 2 saves. Parker and Hiron trying to hold up the draw control of Goon, but really no one's really getting an ascendancy in that draw control. But the possession from the draw, like I've mentioned many times, Aussies are getting control.
All right, well, Pete, we're going to swap you out for someone who is much better to talk to. No, just joking. We have Abby Burgess-Price coming in here, the LA Board Chair. Abby, welcome to the commentary booth.
Thanks.
Of the Australian Lacrosse Network.
Hello, and thank you for having me.
What a fantastic tournament this is.
Isn't it brilliant? The beautiful Sunshine Coast. What a location to be hosting this international qualifier.
It is indeed. And the Aussies doing an unbelievable job at the moment.
Absolutely. That Australian flair and connection is really starting to shine through in this first period of play, second period of play.
It is indeed. So what was the first thing that got you when you got up here? Just to the stadium. I mean, number one, it's a stadium.
It's a stadium. I think the level of professionalism and elite environment that we're seeing here really has been something so well received by all players, all countries here. It's really raised the bar in terms of what we can come to expect.
Yeah, they were going to knock this down. I said, let's just not knock it down. Let's take it down the eastern states.
That would be nice.
We've seen the ARC, the Athlete Recovery Centre. So you mentioned the professionalism of the setup, but that's something that Lacrosse Australia has really looked to do, take this tournament to another level.
Absolutely. I mean, we have all eyes on LA 28. And what we can expect from all Olympians and all sports is elite level access to resources, equipment, and again, an environment that enables the athletes to get out there and do what they're here to do, which is perform at the highest level. And the Recovery Centre is part of that. You know, it's providing that space for the athletes.
Yeah, and we've seen lots of, a widespread of the talent across all of the countries. So it's great to have a real mix of developing nations and really building lacrosse in the Asia Pacific region.
Absolutely. I think it's actually really exciting, right? We're starting to see that depth, as you say, come through across all countries, and we're hopeful, and it's our intention with, again, creating an environment, a competition like this to be able to host, to further encourage that elevation and that experience with what it means to be an elite level athlete competing, in an Asia Pac qualifier.
And the first time we've actually had anything like this in about 20 years. So kudos. It's good to get these teams into Australia.
That's right. More than 2 decades since it's been hosted on home soil for us. And I think everyone involved, right through from, Team Australia, coaching staff, the officials, through to the LA board and organisation, everyone's just so excited to have had the opportunity to host again and put on display, what we can do here. It's pretty exciting.
And we're seeing a lot more tournaments, aren't we, in the Asia Pacific region, with China, Japan hosting the next 2 events, and obviously even in the under-20 men's looking to in Korea. So
And 27 in Japan as well for the men. So it's really the Asia Pacific hub is becoming a real hub for international lacrosse.
It is. Depth of talent, access to really incredible facilities and venues, and a passionate and committed group of international level athletes playing across the Asia Pac region. I think it's a really exciting time to be involved in lacrosse.
And we can't be too undermining, but the work that's gone into this with your team, you must be very proud of what they've brought to the table.
I'm incredibly proud and thankful and appreciative for the entire team. Everyone working on the ground, everyone in operations, behind the scenes. I mean, the hours, the time spent really to bring this together is incredible, and it's just a testament to everyone's passion here.
And the social media numbers, obviously these days, I mean, I'm too old for social media, but the social media numbers have been unbelievable.
That's right. The content that's going out, I mean, it's, again, a professional level, professional standard. We're seeing that across the social media channels. We want the engagement. We're seeing coverage from the likes of Channel 7 and opportunities to get the sport out there that we haven't had before. So we have intentions, and we're hopeful that there's going to be plenty more of that.
And LA 28 is not that far away.
No.
There's
3 years, 5 months now.
not counting,
but
28 days and 11 seconds.
Something like that.
Yeah, so that must be a real drive going forward. And as we said, with China later in the year in August, we'll obviously be sending a team over for that, and that's exciting in itself.
Well, yeah, World Games. So Sixers format, I think that's going to be really exciting. I was talking to someone a little earlier today, and we were saying, from a strategy perspective with gameplay, the World Games this year is going to be really exciting as you start to see the countries. It's a bit of a testing bed for what we can expect in LA 28. So it's going to be, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the different countries bring by way of strategy.
And more than that, would you like to be playing out here?
Oh, look, I'm just so excited to see the next crop, of Aussie athletes coming through, and we've got a really good balance here of some seasoned, experienced players with the new generation coming through. We're seeing speed, we're seeing strength, and we're seeing that Aussie connection continue to flow through, with this team. So
and how big
brilliant.
is this coaching panel? I look down here and I go, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. And I'm sitting next to one too, in Michelle Davies, another gold medalist.
It's massive, and how fortunate we are to have such an elite level in terms of our coaching staff out there helping guide this next group.
It is indeed. Well, Abby Burgess-Bryce, thank you so much for stopping by. You're more than welcome to stay up here as much as you like.
Pleasure.
And just become tone deaf, because otherwise you just hear me a lot.
Thanks for having
But it's
me.
great to have you, and fantastic what Lacrosse Australia have done.
Thanks so much.
thanks, Abby.
As the ball is set back into the centre. We've got a 10-2 game. We've got a change of keepers down there. Liv Antilov is back in the cage. Had a great second half the other night for Australia in the cage, did Liv Antilov.
Yeah, Tabitha Goon would be unhappy with that one. Went straight to her stick.
Well, take two. Do it once, do it twice. Great to have Abby Burgess-Bryce up here. And great that she could give us some time. And I must say, haven't seen a lot from Annika Ray yet in this game.
She was off in that second quarter for quite a long time, so good to see her back out there.
So Chinese Taipei with the first opportunity in the second term, but making it very difficult, and push had there. That's unlike Ashton Hiron. She is hard at it, is Ashton Hiron. And
this is a good double team here.
And loses the ball, Goon. And here we go. Opportunity for the Aussies. There's 3-on-3, but look at Suarez Jury coming down. She says, don't forget me. Ball on the bottom corner. Mangan fires that one past. And might have, well, don't think she got the keeper there.
Yeah, on the thighs,
on
I think.
The thighs,
yeah,
you
just
reckon?
stuck the leg out.
There's another save for the Chinese Taipei keeper. And Bonnie Yu will now kick the ball back there to Taylor Mangan. They're just so quick when they come on that transition and the ball turns over, aren't they, Australia?
Yeah, they come down in those waves of support, which is just fantastic.
Quast looks inside. Oh, great shot there, ringing the hand. And Mollison comes around. Ball down to be won. Mollison picks up. Mollison puts it in the back of the net. Just something out of nothing there for the Australians. Had the first shot. It's come on. There was a whole lot of mess in front. Grabs the ball and says, no one's looking at me. I've got it.
Yeah, her reach and strength with one hand just over the top there.
How's
Man,
that?
it was third time lucky.
How's that bounce off the foot into that ruck, and it's gone straight up. Mollison was standing behind it, and it's just said, thanks very much. Tallest player out there at that point went, oh, well, no one else can see this. I'm going to grab it. So Mollison. And look at Parker. Parker's just given the nod of the head. Mim, I guarantee you she's coming left here, is she? Looking to go. Parker looking to push it out towards the commentary box side by the look. And there it goes out to the commentary box side. Illegal procedure on the centre draw player there in Mia Chow. And ball comes down the lane, but hits the deck. And Mim Suarez Jury says, well, oh, that got a fair bit of clout in that potential check there, but no damage done. Looks inside. Parker does look inside. Another save, foot save. Picked up there from Mangan. Another big save there. So Andrew Lee has made another save, but the ball's going to come out on this outer side.
Yeah, I think that's Lynn there just getting in the crease.
I don't think they need her in the crease as Mitchell gets in. Mitchell fires. Mitchell puts it away. So Shannon Mitchell getting another one.
Is that her first?
First or second?
Second, I think.
Second, I think. As we see here, Mitchell picks the ball up. No one comes to her. And now they come to her. But she just pops it down at her goalie's feet.
Yeah, just taking that extra step.
She had the assist, sorry, down this end. So, yeah, only the first goal for Mitchell.
Great step from Shannon there. Defence came late, didn't rush, just took that extra step around in front of the goal, giving herself more goal to shoot at.
So Parker back in the middle here against Catherine Lynn. Currently 12-2 the Aussies. Ball comes out the back. Just left there by Smith, but Smith able to tidy that one up. She's got Parker breaking forward, finds her almost. And that's just a little messy there from the Aussies. And ball will come back the other way through Eleanor Shen. She already has the two goals, and they are both of Chinese Taipei's only goals. So what do you do as a coach? You say, give it to Eleanor Shen.
Yeah, she's...
Goon stepped in. That's a
good trail check.
And going to be picked up here is there, the 3-second call. So Chinese Taipei will bring the ball up the top through Goon.
We've seen Goon shoot from reasonably far out on a few of these free shots.
We have. And someone will have to come back. And Sarah Smith just trying to get away with one there. Ball inside Goon, looks, shoots, and that one gets a check on it.
Yeah, I think that's a held check.
There wasn't much power in that one at all from that shot. So a held check there, and Goon, she now needs to know that she needs to be faster than she was last time. So Goon looks on the bottom corner, picked up by Chow. Chow passes the ball back to Goon. Goon, Annika Ray just running through that middle bit there, gets the ball now as the flag is up very early there, and ball is thrown away.
She's been well held in there, Annika Ray.
And she's going to have an opportunity now, and we've seen what she can do.
Yep. She likes to run in and takes a couple of extra steps.
So good. Annika Ray, it's in, fires and puts that one away, and she gets her first of the game.
You can't give her too many
You
opportunities,
just can't give
can
her too
you?
many opportunities. I think that's really probably the first opportunity that she's had, Annika Ray, and makes the most of it. Just takes off, tucks it in a little, and then finds the end side of the net. She's pretty happy with herself too.
Yeah, she
quietly.
is. I think she was getting a bit frustrated there. The Aussies are marking her up quite tight. We've seen her any space inside that hub in the middle. They're not scared to give it to her, but the Aussies have marked her up really closely. So her only opportunity has been from that free position shot.
So Jess Morrison goes into the centre draw in here up against Ishuan Lin. So Ishuan Lin, haven't seen her take too many
No, two new
centre
centres in there.
draws. And Chinese Taipei win the centre draw. There to Yuhan Chen. Chen back to Ishuan Lin. And some rotations coming here. He's in Jiang. Gets pressured there.
Good defence from Hiron.
And going to be a Chinese Taipei ball.
Yeah,
And
both teams using their benches, aren't they, rotating through?
Alana Ray. It's inside, just gets the ball checked away from her, but again, deemed to be just a little illegal there. Alana Ray, we've seen what she can do too. And Annika Ray is on her right. Alana Ray, oh, just hung it out. There's a yard sail on the ground and a ball coming back the other way through Mitchell. Mitchell looks to run in. Oh, she's got a head of steam, Mitchell, and pops that one in the back of the net. And Shannon Mitchell from one end to the other. Big yard sail of the stick down there.
Abby Thorne just too smart. You can't leave your stick out there. And Shannon Mitchell had released the ball before following through into that circle. So
She wasn't doing anything but going to the cage there, Mitchell, with that head of steam.
yeah, really great support from Theo Quass and Taylor Mangan, but with no pressure, she was able to go all the way, Shannon Mitchell.
So Shannon Mitchell, 2 goals, 1 assist now for the game.
And for your reward for that is to come off.
Yeah, have a guess what? Great that you got a goal now. Come and sit on the bench. And we see back in the centre here, Morrison is back in there against Ishuan Lin. Morrison feeds it out to herself. And there's that lady again, Mim Suarez Jury. Another forward entry.
Morrison open on the cut there.
So Mollison. Ball up here. Hiron. And back to the speedster. Chelsea Gilbert. Pass wasn't amazing from Suarez Jury, but good enough to mop it up there. Latch down the bottom corner. Latch looks inside. Morrison picks it up. Good save there again. Ball to be won. Ball comes out. Hiron, you would expect her to be anywhere else but in there, and she extracts that exceptionally well. Ashton Hiron, whenever there's a contest on the ground, it doesn't matter where she is, she's in there. And Morrison again. So Morrison with another good opportunity there. Great feed inside.
And a great save.
As ball is down the bottom, looks inside. Great feed there to Nellie Mollison from Georgia Latch. And that's the easy one.
Yeah, she's a feeding machine, Georgia Latch. You know, if you give her room, she can absolutely drive to the cage, but she's draws those players and just gives fantastic feeds.
And another one here for the Australians. And that score just starting to blossom out a little bit. We have 4 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in the third term. And good to see some different centre draw, just a little bit of experience there for both players. So Lynn and Morrison. Suarez Jury, she would be the leading stack getter for clearances, I would suggest at the moment in the competition.
Yeah, she's been very dominant from those centres.
And the Australians all trying to get in and on cage. It's lots of movement down there from the Aussies. They know there's an opportunity to potentially get a few goals on the board as they are looking like they're heading towards a gold medal game here tomorrow night. And Morrison, ball up the top, gets down left. Morrison fires and puts that one away on the left. She found her mark from the last one. Last one got a big save on it, but this time Jess Morrison puts one on away on her left-hand side.
Yeah, you can see the Aussies doing some great work here. Mim gives her the ball, cuts through, and this is the pattern that we're seeing, and Morrison coming through on her left with a great finish.
It's a very good shot across the keeper, and it might have just gone on the outside there of the left foot.
Yeah, and we've seen Jess shoot there quite a lot this week, so she's all about placement. She doesn't blaze away and just places it nicely down on the low side.
And the Aussies 15-3 now. 2 minutes 30 to go in the third. And Parker comes back in there, up against Lynn. We've got Bonnie Yu out there with Lane, Ray. And the ball is won to herself by Olivia Parker.
Good lead from Georgia Latch there.
And look at the movement down here from the Aussies. It's really difficult. And Latch steps in. Good save again from the keeper. Keeper comes out. Need to get back in the cage and does. She's doing a fantastic job down there, the goalkeeper.
Yeah, she's been under some pressure and really stood tall.
So, Lane up here to Parker. Little inside cut there from Gilbert just to give herself some space. Little V cut. Oh, Gilbert down the side, looks over and finds the free space there for Lane. And she will have the ball up on the right-hand side at 15 metres, Rebecca Lane. So Mollison is down here on the left-hand side. Looks over, Parker. Oh, Mollison just hiding there behind the, as Yu tries to just go in and under. And Mollison says to you go back up the top. Parker to Lane. Lane looks down. There's an open player down there. As Latch is just...
Directing traffic down there, isn't she?
Oh, I think she's directing the officials too by the look of it. She was just like, hang on, what about that one? She had her hand up going, hang on, I think you missed one. So Latch, as we got some shoelaces being done up here. And Georgia Latch now, she will look at firing here. That one's up and over the top. So just doing enough the keeper to make them have to second guess the shot. Good inside. Maybe just force that one, actually. Oh, good work there from Parker. This could open up. Looks inside. Lane pops it top shelf. Rattle, rattle, rattle goes the cookie jar. And Australia with another one on the board. Rebecca Lane.
Yeah, fantastic work here from Parker just to play it back to herself. And Beck Lane with all the space in the world.
Just some fire up the top corner. And we have a time, 3/4 time. There you go. I thought that was timeout.
Flies when
3/4
you're having fun.
And we see Australia 16-3 at 3/4 time. And Lane just lighting it up, top shelf, just before the 3/4 time break. And it was all the Aussies in that quarter. And to hear a bit more about it, Peter Greenhouse.
I'm going to start. Sorry, mate. I'm going to start with the centre draws again.
Yep.
I was watching before the game started. Livia Parker and Jess Morrison were doing a drill with their centre draws where the coach would just throw it over their shoulder and they would go looking for it. And that's exactly what happened that quarter. Both girls, Parker and Morrison, trying to just flick it behind their shoulders and flicking it out into space and running onto it. And they've done a great job of that. 5 possessions to 2 from the centre draws for the Aussies. Parker and Morrison both with 2 draw controls that quarter. Goal scorers for the quarter, Mitchell with 2, Mollison with 2, Morrison with 1, Beck Lane with 1. Again, variety of different goals, drive and dump, transition from the 15. But Annika Ray from the 15 as well. They're only getting their goals from penalties. So, really, if they can keep the penalties to a minimum, great.
Well, Annika Ray.
The Aussies, that is.
Yep, we were talking about Annika Ray and that she needed to step up, and she did that about a minute later. But you cannot give her an opportunity from that 15-metre mark. She's been really well held down in the offensive end by the Australians.
Andrew Lee, 6 more saves to the tally.
She's been amazing, mate.
Unreal.
17 saves.
That's 17
Did
saves,
anyone
yeah.
take her for the MVP?
Well,
No? Well, there's 17...
She's already had one this week, so she's in contention for another
There's
one.
17 saves and 16 goals. This could have been absolutely a lot worse off if she hadn't been in the cage. But it is 3/4 time here. 16-3 is the score. Australia looking to book a gold medal spot. As the centre draw will take place. Tabitha Goon in there, up against Ashton Hiron. And Goon, Hiron, gets the ball out to herself, runs into Sarah Smith, rolls off Sarah Smith, and just on the outer side here, as Quast looks inside, hangs it out there, does Smith. Ball is won, but look at the monster there from the Australians. Oh, it doesn't give it up, though. Great work there from Yuchi Chu. Nearly turned the ball back over. But Australia have the ball.
Yeah, great repeat efforts there from both Aussies and...
Oh, and Mangan gets one there from Suarez Jury. Mangan just gave it to Suarez Jury. Suarez Jury gave it straight back. Mangan gets her first of the game. Taylor Mangan. Look here, little feed. Inside. Great work there from Taylor Mangan.
Yeah, she likes that right-hand cut, doesn't she, Taylor Mangan? Really good work and great sharing around of the ball. Suarez Jury just looking in at the right time and Mangan able to finish off. But I think I'd go back to the hustle over in that corner. They lost the ball, the Aussies, and 3 mobbed their Tabitha Goon to get that ball back.
Good work out there, though, by Yuchi Chu. She was the lone Chinese Taipei girl, and she fought hard, nearly turned it back over for her team, but wasn't to be. Hiron, she wins the ball. Oh, there's Suarez Jury with pace over to Quas. Quas had another one on there in Mangan, but there's that free space call again. And Theo Quas, who started the game in a hurry with a couple of quick goals, now has another opportunity. She has Hiron to her left. Quas decides to feed over even further to Mitchell. Mitchell to Mollison. Mollison looks up back to Smith. Smith, Mollison. Oh, how sweet was the placement there. That had no pace on that shot whatsoever. Just found where the keeper was going up and just ran it around her legs.
Yeah, we see Sarah Smith and Nellie Mollison doing the same play that we just saw from Suarez, Jury and Mangan. And that's a great finish from Nellie, as we said, just placing it rather than blazing away. So
yeah, it doesn't have to go at 150 kilometres an hour. Sometimes it's just got to get in the back of the net. And great placement there from Daniela Mollison. 18-3 is the scoreline here. If you are just joining us on the Australian Lacrosse Network, welcome. It is fourth quarter action. And the ball coming out the back. Parker just being deemed to trip up. And there's a little kick down the field just to give you to your advantage. Once upon a time, that might have been taken back. Good, that's out the game. So, Chinese Taipei with an opportunity here. Eleanor Shen. She's been the major goal scorer for Chinese Taipei. There's great work there from Jade Mangan. Oh, Jade Mangan again. Unlucky there.
yeah, and I don't know if you see at the top, really good support from Liv Parker there. So we talked about that second and third slide, and the Aussies getting ready for that one-on-one drive from Tabitha Goon.
And Tabitha Goon with the ball up top, gets a real good break. And Tink off the bar. See the pounce on that. Tink, Tink, and Tink it goes. And the ball coming out through Lane. Oh, that was putting under pressure, but Lane gets it back, gets through, looks to flick it forward. Ground ball to be won, is won, and now forward. Here's an opportunity for Australia. Theo Quast goes really quickly down, gets inside, looks at Mollison. Mollison, no. Looks to come around the back. Opening up is Parker in the middle. Parker goes, thank you very much, Theo Quast. Just the seas parted for Parker there.
Yeah, they did. Chinese Taipei got their numbers back, which is and stopped the fast break, but the waves of midfielders coming down late just opened up right in the middle.
And it's funny, isn't it? These ladies probably haven't had a big screen like that is behind them. As soon as that goal went in, all the defence turned around and they were watching exactly what happened there. Well, tell you what, Mr. Christian O'Reilly on the camera does a fantastic job, and he showed them exactly what happened. The waves opened and Parker ran straight down the middle of it.
Yeah, I think they felt they had numbers, so they were looking to see where they got caught out. It's like watching the cricketers look at their, or the footballers watching their marks.
Yep. First time these ladies probably have had a big screen like this, and probably the coverage. So Smith deemed to pre-check there, and the ball will have to start up the top, and I'm sure Smith will have to come back up there. No. And Ashton Hiron getting sent up there. See how Sarah Smith just walked away all innocent? Oh, that's why, because she was going to try and intercept and cross again. So here's another opportunity for the Aussies. It worked last time. Quas just looking to get inside. Does get inside. Finds Taylor Mangan for her second. And Australia just allowing what happened here yesterday, the floodgates to open. And it really has opened up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and it's 3-on-3 here, so just getting caught out there, not knowing whether to go to the ball or whether to stay with their player, their defence there, and Lynn getting caught in no man's land. And Theo making them pay with a fantastic assist to Taylor Mangan.
So Australia with their 20th goal of the game. It is 20-3. And ball comes straight out the back, but Sarah Smith says, well, I don't mind that one.
Yeah, and that was a great intercept from Sarah Smith. And then release the fast break to Quas.
Hiron. And there's going to be a whistle on the play. That'll be an Australian ball. as she might have to go and get the ball. No, the official will be nice and roll it over to her.
Just waiting for the penalty to set.
So, Hiron. Ball down to you. Down the bottom to Mollison. Mollison to Mangan. Mangan one-on-one. Back up here to you. Bonnie Yu. Finds Sarah Smith just hanging out just a little bit too wide there. The Annika Ray was looking to just dispossess her. Mollison to Taylor Mangan. Back to Bonnie Yu. Bonnie Yu, she will drive on this left-hand side. Look at all the blue shirts come, and that's a great save off the foot again. And that's going to go the way of Chinese Taipei. Tries to duck in and under, and no foul deemed to be there as she caused the contact herself. And Ashton Hiron takes Alana Ray over onto the left-hand side. Mollison to Hiron to you. You finds Sarah Smith. Sarah Smith drives down on the left. Looks to crash. Looks inside. Finds Hiron. Looks down the bottom. Mollison comes around. And Mollison gets number 3. She is filling up her little bag tonight. Is Mollison with the opportunity she's getting.
Yeah, fantastic. You can't give Nellie Mollison that much space. And we've seen that's a great look in from Hiron.
Australia out to 21-3.
Very good work from Taylor Mangan down there as well.
And we have 6 minutes and 14. And the ball goes back into the centre.
Jess Morrison back on now.
And we've got a change in the centre draws there. Hee-Sen Jiang has gone into the centre up against Morrison. Morrison flicks it out the back. Ball to be won. Lane playing a lot through that mid now. Up to Suarez Jury. Gets a push there from Annika Ray. Keeps going. Uses the opportunity to keep going. Chelsea Gilbert. Oh, she looked to get in there too, did Chelsea Gilbert. But decides to do the team thing and just back it out. And you see Latch just giving the little nod of the head. She wants Miriam Suarez Jury on this side. Gilbert looks to, she's getting well guarded by her defender there. Gilbert again looking to go. Does get inside. Good inside to Morrison, and she's got 3 too. So Jess Morrison just lighting it up in the middle, taking the opportunities that present.
And we've seen that again. That's 1-2 and then back again. So the Aussies are really looking for that extra pass. So giving each other space, taking the drive as the first option, but then looking backside for an open player.
And another assisted goal there. So just really opening up here. 22-3 is the score. And it's 4 minutes 30 to go in the game. And Australia have booked themselves a gold medal spot because there is no way that Chinese Taipei can come back from that. Morrison again looks forward, finds Miriam Suarez Jury. Suarez Jury, she will go at pace on Alana Ray, and Miriam Suarez Jury just keeps the tap open here for the Australian scoring.
Yeah, tough for Eleanor Ray then. We know when Suarez Jury's got a full pace and loves that right-hand side. She's very hard to stop.
And good shot there. And the floodgates have opened here. Well, they opened about a quarter ago, but right now, really just starting to put the foot on the pedal, aren't they? And Chinese Taipei done a fantastic job. Keeper's been amazing. I mean, there's 23 goals gone in, but she's got probably 17 or 18 saves.
Yeah, she's been amazing in there. And they've been tough shots to save. So I think the Aussies are just dominating in that centre possession and getting first use of the ball, fast break turnovers.
Well,
they're
even
tough
at
to
that,
stop.
that's a minimum of 40 shots. That's a good game.
Yeah.
You can get 40 shots in a game and score probably well over 50% at the moment. You're pretty happy with your shooting.
Yeah, and we know that that was something they were focused on after their stats not looking terribly positive last night. So the coaches will be pleased with the improvement made on those shot selections.
They will indeed, as the players come out of the break there. So, and you can see down there, Eleanor Shen is having a conversation with the group down there. So good to see one of the players just taking control of the group and just saying, come on, guys and girls, let's just heads up.
Heads up,
You know
finish off the game. There's under 4 minutes. They might have a little something specific that they want to try and just achieve in this last bit so that they go into the next match with some positive.
As we see just a little bit of shuffling going on there. There might be one player down here at the moment. Chinese Taipei coming out of that quarter time, coming out of that. And yeah, they were. They didn't start with a full squad on, but it seems to have worked as Ray will head the ball down there to Huang. So that's not what you really want to do, coming out of a timeout and being not setting up. So Annika Ray with the ball. Over there to Liao, back to Annika Ray. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this contest. Annika Ray gets through one, and that was Liv Parker, and she will have to come back up the top. This is where Annika Ray does her best work.
Yeah, she's really strong on these fast break, on these free positions.
Oh, Hiron came in though, and Hiron went, you're not getting past me.
Yeah, she shut her down so she couldn't roll back onto her right-hand side, but just gave away the foul in the process.
So, again, Smith, Annika Ray fires up. Good little stick there up over the top.
Yeah, Sarah Smith got their stick in the shooting lane there.
And Hannah Goff trying to just say she was closer on the out of bounds there. But Ray was there first. Eleanor Shen looking to come up. The Aussies defence. And you look at the movement. Good switching here from the defence as Smith wears a flag there. And Shen, she's already got two. She likes this. She's quick off the mark, is Eleanor Shen. But look who's coming to match up with her on her right-hand side. And Hiron, also quick off the mark. And you know Hiron's coming. Good check there from Hiron, but... Oh, no. Going to get a card here on Hiron. Thought that was all head of the stick then. So Ashton Hiron will sit down for the last 2 minutes. There's 1:48 left in the contest.
Yeah, I think she's unlucky on that one. I thought it was a pretty good trail check. But Eleanor Shen, very, very strong on these free shots.
Well, made her think twice about driving in on the next one. So they're in a power play opportunity here. Chinese Taipei.
Annika Ray, all the space in the world in the middle there.
And looks down the bottom. Good. And over to Alana Ray. And Alana Ray tries to wrap it into the top right-hand corner.
It was the right option, but just sprayed the shot a little wide.
So drives, gets Goon. Goon, Ray again. That tink, tink, tink off the bar. That's going to be an Aussie ball. That is going back the other way. 1 minute 10 to go in the fourth term. Currently 23-3. The Aussies, and Latch looks up, fires the ball down deep. Mitchell taking the ball through X. Oh, Latch by herself on this right-hand side. Decides not to put a shot on the cage. And they might just hold the ball out here, I would suggest, with a man down. So they're going to have to work hard here. 30 seconds to go. And the Aussies, well, they're going to head to a gold medal final here as Chelsea Gilbert uses her motors and now passes it off to Mitchell. Mitchell's got a few of them of her own. The time will beat the penalty. And Chelsea Gilbert going for a run, looking to get inside, finds Smith. Smith just takes it straight out. They looking to get inside, and Mitchell, no, they're not finished with, and that is the game. Shannon Mitchell popping one up to the right hand, on her right hand, up to the top left hand corner, and the Aussies run out 24-3 victors here in the first semi-final tonight at the Sunshine Coast Stadium, and they are off to a gold medal game in this Asia Pacific Championships.
Yeah, the Aussies very clinical and disciplined to their game plan, and a lot more tight on their shot selections there. I know there was a lot of saves, but they were pretty unstoppable down there.
They were indeed, and if there ever is a opportunity for a team that gets absolutely thumped to win an MVP, it would be Andrew Lee, as she was amazing and did a fantastic job for a team. Unfortunately, down the offensive end, they couldn't get it done. And how that happened, well, we'll find out from Peter Greenhouse.
The Aussies dominant through the centre draw, getting most of the possession all day. Parker and Morrison continued to do the little flick behind the shoulder to space where they could run on to get the ball. So great job by those guys. Andrew Lee for Chinese Taipei. 7 in the first quarter, 4 in the second, 6 in the third. Just the one in the last, but she was under an immense pressure. Goal scorers for Australia. I actually had to go over to the other column for the first time, Tony, because Australia scored that many goals. Mangan with 2, Mollison with 2, Parker with 1, Morrison with 1, MSJ with 1, and Mitchell with 1. So the goal scorers for the whole game, Theo Quas 2 and 3, MSJ 3 and 1, Bonnie Yu 2, Ashton Hiron just the 1 assist, Jets Morrison 2 goals, Danelle Mollison 4, Beck Lane 1, Liv Parker 2 and 2, Georgia Latch 1 and 2, Sarah Smith 1 and 2, Shannon Mitchell 3 goals 1 assist, Taylor Mangan with 2 goals, and for Chinese Taipei, Annika Ray with the 1 goal and Eleanor Shen with the 2.
It is, and that is semi-final number 1 out the way. The only thing that we do have to do is pick the MVPs. We picked them earlier before the game. Who was yours, Michelle?
Jess Morrison was
Morrison.
mine, and
There you
then
go. And
you're not giving me a second option,
I'm
are you?
not giving you a second option. I don't think it's going to be her, just personally, and I don't think it's going to be Georgia Latch that I picked.
Probably not Bonnie Yu either. She did do all right, though. If I was to have another guess,
Okay.
I'm going Nellie Mollison.
Okay, you're going Nellie Mollison. I'm going to go a smoky in Shannon Mitchell with 3 goals, 1 assist, and an outstanding game in transition. And an honourable mention
To Sarah Smith.
Yep.
So, but as we know, these things can do anything. And I wouldn't be surprised if Andrew Lee gets a Guernsey either for Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, 18 saves for the game. Unreal.
Well, 18 saves, 24 goals. That tells me there's been at least 42 shots.
Well, I'm not counting them up, Tony, but you can see on my spreadsheet here, there's plenty of little tallies.
Yep, you might have needed a change of pen in that one. But we do have another big game coming up at 6 o'clock local time, and that will be between Japan and the Philippines, and the winner of that will now face Australia in the gold medal match. The loser, well, they will face Chinese Taipei in still a bronze medal match, so still plenty to play for the Chinese Taipei team. They've had a fantastic tournament.
They have, and I think Annika Ray's leading the tournament in goals scored before this game, so she's been really, really strong.
We'll head down to Jason
So it's
Bennett.
Australia through to the gold medal game tomorrow in the 2025 Asia Pacific Women's Lacrosse Championship. Final score of 24-3 in that first semi-final. It's my pleasure now to announce our MVP of that first semi-final from Australia. Number 11, Rebecca Lane. Congratulations, Beck. Through to the championship game, what does this mean to you and the group?
It means the world. I think our whole campaign, we're really trying to focus on, focusing on the legacy of Australian lacrosse while paving the way for the future. And we have a lot of young guns here, really athletic squad. So we're just trying to make sure that we're growing every game and trying to execute at that elite level, like we've been saying all week, and have fun together as well.
There was a real determination today to go on with the job. You had a decent margin reasonably early in the game, but you played right out all the way to the final whistle.
Absolutely. One of our big goals is tidy, clean stick work, and I think we really stepped up our game today. Definitely still some areas for improvement, but we're holding ourselves to that high standard just so we can push our team to the best it can be. So really proud of the girls today.
Weeks? Yeah, why not? There you go. Weeks like this are so important to get everybody together from all over the world. People come from everywhere. Chance to not only play together and develop that on-field chemistry and cohesion, but also the off-field stuff as well. Just the chance to spend time together and bond as a group. What's it meant this week? What's it been like?
It's been hilarious. We've got quite a few good dancers in the group. We've got some TikTok enthusiasts in the group too, so we're really having fun in the locker room, but also back at the hotel. We love our games too. If anyone knows bananagrams, we've got some really, really smart cookies on our team. So that off-the-field chemistry has definitely translated on the field. It just makes it so enjoyable.
First home tournament Australia's hosted in lacrosse in men's or women's since 2002. How's it been to be able to play on home soil?
It's so exciting. I think Australia has put on such an awesome tournament. We feel really taken care of. We feel like professional athletes, and that's the standard that we're trying to hold. The recovery center has been awesome. The ice baths, the nutrition, the food, the access to this amazing stadium, and all of our fans too, to have so many people come and watch us has been awesome. So, loved it.
Japan and the Philippines coming up in the second semi. What are you expecting?
We're expecting a really tight battle between them. We're excited to, get in our recovery and then go back to our hotel and watch it together as a team. But yeah, we're excited to see how that game plays out, and we're ready for whoever comes our way.
Congratulations on the performance in the first semi-final. Best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
So it'll be Australia through to the gold medal game tomorrow. We'll wait to see who they play. It'll be the winner of Japan and Philippines. Chinese Taipei through to the bronze medal playoff tomorrow. They will play that other team. Japan and the Philippines coming up around about 5:45, so stick around. That's next.
And as the MVP just wraps up there, thanks to Jason Bennett. And the winner, Rebecca Lane, did a power of work, both offensively and defensively tonight. Didn't normally we think scoreboard, but certainly did a great job for the Australian team.
Yeah, she was strong through that midfield, and particularly early, and some really good decision-making. We know that she had a few fast break options, just controlled the pace of the game. So great game by Beck.
Anyway, we have one more to come this evening, and we will see who faces the Aussies off in the gold medal game. That will be Japan versus the Philippines. We'll be back here, I think, 6 o'clock start this evening. Quick thank yous, Timmy D down on the camera, Christian Leray upstairs, Scotty Gill in the main chair here. Peter Greenhouse, thanks, mate. We'll see you back for Japan and Philippines.
Always.
Michelle Davies, well, Aussies are through, and we'll be back to find out who their matchup is.
Sure will.
And we will wrap it up here from the beautiful Sunshine Coast Stadium. Australia through to the gold medal match. You are live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network. My name is Tony Watts, and until the sticks are swinging, we'll see you soon.